You ever look around your room and think, wait, why do I have 3 chargers for a phone I don't even use anymore? Or maybe your closet's packed, but you still say, ugh, I've got nothing to wear. Sounds familiar? Tonight, let's talk about something that sounds simple, but actually messes with your brain a bit. Minimalism, not the Pinterest kind, the real, messy, kinda uncomfortable but also deeply freeing kind. Not because it's trendy, not because you want to move into a white cube with 1 plant and a single wooden spoon, but because maybe, just maybe, you are tired of being tired. So what does it mean to live with less in 2025, and why does it feel so freaking hard to do? So we live in this crazy world, right? Every day we are bombarded with ads telling us we needed the latest gadget, the trendiest clothes, the biggest house. It's easy to get caught up, But then you hit a point where you're like, wait a minute, is all this stuff actually making me happier, or is it just making my life more complicated? From a psychological perspective, there is some really fascinating stuff happening when we embrace minimalism. Think about it. Our brains are constantly processing information. The more objects we have in our environment, the more visual and mental clutter we create. This isn't just me making things up. Research in environmental psychology actually shows that a cluttered living space can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even difficulty focusing. Our brains are basically working overtime trying to make sense of all the stimuli. So when you declutter, it's not just about tidying up your physical space, you're actually tidying up your mental space too. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain. Less visual noise means less mental noise. This can lead to a significant reduction in cognitive load, freeing up mental energy for things that truly matter, like creativity, problem solving, or just enjoying a quiet moment. But let's be real, it's not all sunshine and perfectly organized drawers. The challenges of going minimalist are real. The biggest one, emotional attachment. We form bonds with our possessions, sometimes because they represent memories or even aspects of our identity. Letting go of that old concert t-shirt from high school, even if you never wear it, can feel like losing a piece of yourself. It's a journey of self-discovery really, figuring out what you truly value and what you're holding on to out of habit or fear. Another hurdle is societal pressure. It's tough when everyone around you is on the consumer treadmill. You might feel like you're missing out, or that you're somehow less if you don't have the latest and greatest. It takes a certain level of courage and self-awareness to march to the beat of your own drum when it comes to consumption. And on that note, let me tell you a quick story. I actually remember this one time. A relative of mine actually made fun of me because I seemed to only wear the same few outfits over and over again. They poked fun, joking that I never changed my clothes. They even told my wife to buy me some new ones, so I wouldn't look so stale, I guess. But honestly, the truth was, I'd much rather spend my money on new books or take my wife on a trip to some new place, rather than buy new clothes that were still perfectly fine. And that's when it clicked for me. I probably had a minimalist streak in me since way back. I remember as a kid, I was never really into having tons of toys. I just wanted 1 or 2, but they had to last. And clothes? I hated having too many options because it just stressed me out trying to decide what to wear. I'd always end up picking the most comfortable ones, even wearing them until they had holes. And that habit just kind of stuck with me, all the way into adulthood, even after I got married. The funny thing is, other people saw this as a flaw, but I was perfectly comfortable. In fact, I'm still using a PC from 2018 for all my daily activities, even to edit this very video. And then, well, the COVID-19 pandemic hit. The economy tanked, lockdowns happened, and suddenly everything was uncertain. It was surreal to see people who were used to being highly consumeristic struggle, even experiencing severe stress. But fortunately, that wasn't really the case for me and my wife. Even though our income took a hit like everyone else, we didn't really struggle to cut back on a lot of things because that's essentially how we'd always live. I managed to go the entire pandemic without buying any new clothes, and we ate simple nutritious meals. So even with drastic drop in income, my lifestyle wasn't drastically affected, and my mental state was much more stable compared to others around me who were used to constant consumption. That experience really solidified it for me. It showed me the true power of this mindset. Beyond the mental clarity we just talked about, there is a real sense of financial freedom. When you're not constantly chasing the next purchase, you save money. That extra cash can go towards experiences, education, or just building a more secure future. It shifts your focus from accumulating things to accumulating experiences and personal growth. And get this, psychologically, studies suggest that experiences often bring more lasting happiness than material possessions. Why? Because experiences are often shared. They create memories, and they contribute to our personal narrative. A new phone might feel good for a week, but a trip with loved ones or learning a new skill, that sticks with you. Living minimally isn't just about owning less, it's about intentionality. It's about consciously deciding what adds value to your life and letting go of what doesn't. It's about being mindful of your consumption, understanding why you buy things and whether they truly serve you. And when you do that, you open up space, not just in your closet, but in your mind and your life for what genuinely brings you joy. It's truly empowering. So what's the takeaway from all this? It's not about living in an empty house with one fork and one plate, unless that's genuinely what makes you happy. It's about finding your version of minimalism. It's about questioning the default, the constant need for more, and realizing that sometimes the richest lives are lived with less. It's a journey, not a destination. You'll probably declutter something only to realize a few months later you can let go of even more. It's a constant evolution, a learning process about yourself and what truly makes you feel fulfilled. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by stuff or just curious about finding more clarity and peace, maybe give minimalism a little thought. Start small, pick one drawer, one shelf, one area of your digital life, and just see what happens when you intentionally let go. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you tried minimalism? What were your biggest challenges or benefits? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and hey, if this gave you something, an insight, a shift, or even just a little space to exhale, maybe there is someone else who needs that too, you know what to do. Keep it simple, keep it intentional, and I'll see you by the fire again soon.